हेलो। हेलो गाइस, स्वागत है आपका इस स्ट्रीम में। तो आज हम खेलने वाले हैं इंग्लैंड वर्सेस न्यूजीलैंड का फर्स्ट मैच, जो कि अभी इंग्लैंड की
Ravindra
दूसरी
ready to
इनिंग्स
start
स्टार्ट हो
from the
चुकी है।
nursery end.
गैप में खेल दिया है रोबिन्सन ने। फील्ड सेट करनी पड़ेगी।
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one
बढ़िया
and
ये
just ignored it.
चार रन से रन्स बने हैं।
Edge.
अंदरूनी किनारा लगा, बच गए वहाँ पे। लेजी
End of the
थ्रो।
over, not many coming from it. The right arm medium bowlers coming on to bowl from the pavilion.
चलिए स्टार्टिंग में लेते हैं।
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Edged, but it falls safe. Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. No,
ये
no,
बीट
terrible
किया
shot.
पहली ओवर थी।
Edged it, peach of a ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
बहुत ही बढ़िया
Awkward,
डिफेंस।
but well played. Misses everything.
अच्छी बॉलिंग।
On to the front.
बढ़िया शॉट
Super
लगाया,
shot.
4 रन मिलेंगे।
Put it wide.
रन
Good enough to get it
बढ़ोतरी।
through the gap square.
4
और
runs
इसमें
added there. England up 243 for 7. Dug that out well.
Some adjustments to the field.
Straight to the fielder.
इंस्टेंट दिखते हैं।
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
ये विकेट।
Good work catching that one. What a brilliant catch.
रन
Diving
जाके
away
मिलती हुई
with a mitt. It's a
सफलता।
classic.
Another one. 8
First
wickets
run.
gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Collects that one simple as
Over
you
the
like,
field.
inside the ring. End of the over, a maiden.
बिहार में खेल दिया है, क्या रोकेंगे? तो
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice. It's a shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉल।
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
हेनरी को लगाना पड़ेगा दूसरा एंड से, अभी अच्छे से स्विंग में।
Jameson kept it tight. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Robinson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
बहुत ही बढ़िया
Still honing in
बाउंसर
on their
वहाँ पे।
lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Cuts that off well in the infield. No runs coming off. Jameson ready to start from the pavilion end. Nice solid defensive shot.
बहुत ही बढ़िया डिफेंस। टीम के लिए रन जोड़ना चाहते हैं स्ट्रॉन्ग, लेकिन अपना खाता नहीं खुला है।
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Doesn't beat the infield. End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. It's a very strong appeal here.
Not out.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well.
A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Through the gap, great shot.
And signed him.
End of another tidy over. This is good pressure on both batters at the moment. Out. No, somehow it's missed everything.
क्या बॉल निकला भाई? Catch.
The captain's going to change things around in the field now.
बहुत ही बढ़िया
A little
सीन
bit of wobble on that one,
presentation.
safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Wow, that missed the lot. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of a quiet over. The end of the session. We've seen some great cricket so far. See you soon. I'm off for a cucumber sandwich.
नया दिन
Immaculate
नई
time.
शुरुआत इंग्लैंड के लिए.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. A few moves made in the field.
Nice, solid defensive shot. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. The right-on pace bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Oh
Six
boy,
seven.
that's so close to leg. Maiden over, well bowled. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control, and finds the boundary. That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Dug that out well. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
It's a very strong appeal here. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
पिच से मदद मिल रही है
Good decision by the
के
umpire.
में
The challenge wasn't successful. This is a big appeal. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. Edged, but it falls safe. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Digs out the Yorker. New Zealand managed to keep the batters quiet. Henry ready to start from the nursery end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Caught the edge. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of another tidy over.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
That was another great ball. Nice and short, tucking up the batter. No more of that in this over.
Now then, massive shout. Quick onto that in the infield. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has work to do.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Out. Full slip, had to jump a bit, but they held it well. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end. Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come.
Great short ball, well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave it comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Over completed, 4 runs added. England are 271 for 9. Misses everything. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Henry will be happy with the work that over. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
No. Terrible shot. End of the over, not many coming from it. Jameson back on now.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Big shout from the bowler. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close, might be worth a look.
Clearly no issue with the line.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Dug that out well. Jameson kept it tight. Doesn't beat the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Jameson ready to start from the nursery end. This is a big appeal. May as well review last wicket. Won't stand to lose anything in reviewing.
Nothing wrong with the impact. Has it hit the wickets, though?
Tongue was confident with the challenge. You could tell with their body language from the get-go, and they now have a second chance. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. Jameson bowled well that over. Smith coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. Left alone and easily through to the keeper. That ball just fizzed off the pitch. A superb delivery. Can't do any more short stuff this over. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Dug that out well. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. Power and precision in that shot.
Only a touch short and punished. Beautiful shot.
Latham, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the nursery end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. England are 280. Wow, that missed a lot. Nice, solid defensive shot. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. End of the over, not many coming from it.
A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over. Short, fast, accurate. When you get that type of ball, you just can't play it. No more short stuff this over, though.
End of a quiet over. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Couldn't get it through the field. Dug that out well.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course, though. Quick onto that in the infield. Gathered away nicely. 3 more runs. England are 292 for 9. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Some adjustments to the field. Tongue watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Over completed, and it's a maiden. Henry ready to start from the nursery end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Henry kept it tight. A new bowler is coming into the attack. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Straight to the fielder. Dug that out well. They've gone up here.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Doesn't beat the infield. vital breakthrough. That total just means the bowlers really have got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. We're only on day 3 and the final innings is nearly set to begin. I don't think we'll be here for long though, as it's quite a straightforward chase. Misses out on the first ball of the innings. In the air, but looks to be finding open pasture.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough back speed to pick up 4.
Eight runs added there. New Zealand are 8 for none.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Nicely played, perfect timing. Caught the edge. That's the over. New Zealand are 10 for none. So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. England don't manage to get a wicket, but they've kept the shackles on with some consistent bowling. It's been extremely hard to score against. Trouble here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Through the gap, great shot.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Very good shot there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Another economical overgone. The openers are starting to look a bit more comfortable at the crease, though. Robinson ready to start from the pavilion end. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck. Picks the gap perfectly. Nicely fielded on the boundary. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. That's got them, a direct hit on the body. End of the over, 8 off it. New Zealand are 30 for none. Wow, that missed a lot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, what a shot that is. Pick the bones out of that and it's gone for 6.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Immaculate timing there. Trouble here. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Through the shot, legs look nasty. Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. How will he reply?
In the air, but looks to be finding open pasture.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run. My word, fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Didn't time it and mid-on with an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the nursery end. He hit that one hard. No need to run. Lovely compact form there.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Good work there on the boundary. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Two full and gets punished for it. Fine shot. 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. A direct hit and it's gone. Times that shot to perfection. Couldn't get it through the field. Couldn't have hit that any better.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Eight runs added in that over. New Zealand are 75 for 1. Stokes ready to start from the nursery end. Oops, that's very, very high. Don't think anyone is close, though.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs. That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. No, no, no. Terrible shot. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 84 for 1. Tongue coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nicely played, perfect timing. There's a chance with a direct hit. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 8 off it. New Zealand are 92 for 1. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Gone for it, but the batter hasn't timed that well and it's gone straight up. This might be gone. Gone. Great catch. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
And again, 2 on the trot.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
On a hat-trick now. Perfectly timed.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. Tremendous. Great shot.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Over. New Zealand are 105 for 3. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That's brilliant. Caressed nicely through the covers.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Great shot. Great timing.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily. Nicely driven again. Didn't try to force it, just used all the timing at the disposal and gets the boundary.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Oops, that's very, very high. Don't think anyone is close, though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Super shot that.
Picked up four with a lovely shot off the front foot.
End of a high-scoring over. Some lovely shot making on display.
It was timed well for four. Gee, that was a good shot.
Stokes ready to start from the nursery end. Out. Caught. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
That's a wonderful shot, straight through the covers.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air and took a good catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
That's been skied. Fielder getting under it. This should be out.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Textbook stuff.
End of the over. Some good power hitting there.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Got that away nicely.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
Beautiful catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
What a lovely shot, flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Gone, great catch. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Well, he's got some of it, but he hasn't got all of it, and that should be gone.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Good shot, a beauty.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Nicely played, perfect time.
That is a difficult shot to play. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Great shot through the gap there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Wow, that missed a lot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Couldn't have hit that any better.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Tongue shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
It's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for four.
Precision, just a great shot.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, great ball. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. That's a massive shot. That's going 12 deep into the crowd.
Textbook six, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
6 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 188 for 7. Can't get that outside the ring field. Super shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Perfect technique and placement.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 196 for 7. Through the shot, legs look nasty. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Very good shot there.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant. That will take some catching.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely and now closing in on a half-century. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Atkinson back into the attack. Oh, that's high. Could be safe. You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Times that shot to perfection.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Picks the gap perfectly. No, no, no. Terrible shot. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 220 for 7. Great shot, gets hold of that and places it away through square leg.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Everyone's gone up, really confident field.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings. He's heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
Misses everything. And what a shot that is, into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Thick inside edge there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat.
That's the over. New Zealand are 235 for 8. Onto that early, that could be 4.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook, and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
End of a very good over for the batters. Caught the edge. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Time to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a wonderful shot, straight through the covers.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away, and what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. Well, he never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a wonderful match that had everything.
That's the end of our broadcast. On behalf of the commentary team,